The Thunderhawks are coached by head coach Dan Wallace, assisted by Tristan Philpott, Joey Bobinger, and
How are you doing
Derek
tonight,
Ward.
Daniel?
Doing great. This is going to be a huge game for both teams depending on the outcome. Both Mason and Lakota East are fighting for first in the GMC. Mason trying to keep their undefeated season alive. Lakota East already down a game to West Claremont, so really whoever takes the win tonight will be first in the GMC, so it's going to be big for both teams.
Exactly. I mean, West Claremont only lost to them by 9, so relatively close game. We're going to have Asher start out here with the ball. He gets down to the post. Can't quite finish on that one. Parrish will take it up. Over to Krause.
Nice turnover.
Sam. Sam's going to look to Asher. Over potentially for a shot. Trying to get inside.
Thunderhawk basket by number 43, Savannah Smith.
You know, Smith's committed to Hillsdale College right now to continue her athletic career in basketball. Zana is taking that up, passing over to West.
And what we've already seen so far, Lakota East likes to do a full court press, so it'll be a big challenge to see really how in shape these girls are, but I think they'll be able to handle it well.
You know, I'd have to agree with you there, Daniel. I'd say it's a smart move just from Lakota East to play that full court press so early into the game. Just really trying to, the advantage here is going to come in where the momentum goes. East up 2-0 right now.
And for East, kind of your goal there is to try and tire out Mason as much as you can, especially in the late game. You have them trying to figure out how to beat this press, and towards the end it'll really just see how good Mason can respond to it.
Exactly. Gonna have Resing taking it out. Look over to Rosano, help Haber get that up the court. Nice pass to Krause, sure that sets the line. But that foul's gonna come from Madison French.
Thunderhawk foul by number 24, Madison French. Shooting 2 for the Comets, number 2, Carly Krause.
And one thing about this Lakota East defense is that they are very aggressive. They have 2 players who are top 2 for steals in the GMC, and that also comes with a cost. They have almost double the amount of fouls that Mason has. So if you're able to be aggressive on offense and draw those fouls, get into the bonus as quickly as you can.
Looking up to Asher. She's gonna look to the corner. Not gonna get a finish on that one. Asher again.
Thunderhawk basket by number 21, Brooke Asher.
6:08 left on the clock here in this first quarter. Right up to Wesley. Down to Rosano. Rosano,
Thomas 3-point basket by
Nice being able to get open on the outside. You're going to take that shot any time that you can, so Mason able to tie this game up now.
nice little double team there by Wesley. Some ball movement. Up drive.
Thunderhawk basket by number 24, Madison French.
French committed to Miami, Ohio. Plays some D1 basketball.
2-point basket by Comets, number 31, Anna Abra.
Nice there from Anna Habra, the freshman, who's really been filling the role that she needs to be playing at the guard position. After the basket from French, we already see her getting involved. Habra wasting no time getting the 2 for Mason, able to tie it back up.
Comet basket by number 2,
Nice pass, able to drive in. Mason looking really good so far.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 13,
These two
AJ
teams
Johnson.
are practically the closest closest thing Mason has to rivals. I mean, competitively in girls basketball, the only loss the entire season last year, aside from the state finals for this Comets team, was to Lakota East. They lost 55-50.
Runner-up basket by number 24, Madison French.
Bit of a difference there, not having to hold across the court. Comets seem to be doing pretty well this season. You know, being on top of the GMC right now, and being undefeated as well. You know, they did come back later in the season and beat East 51-44. After already playing once. We look to the corner for French.
Basket by number 5, Caitlin Maynard.
Nice job there from Lakota, wasting no time getting down the court. Able to regain this lead at 10-8.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 21, Brooke Asher, and number 25, Riley Wood.
Resin taking it out. It's like a 1-3-1 press. Put down to Lozano. Comets going to try to go off of, I wasn't even close to the basket here. It's going to be an over and back against Carter Bow.
Wow.
Daniel, that didn't really look like an over and back. Looked like it potentially could have been.
It looks like she saved it there at the end.
Yeah, it didn't look like she ever really crossed over the line, but. French will take it.
Savannah Smith, the forward, really just the full package for Lakota. Almost half of her points are coming from that 3-point.
Basket by number 30, Gabby Rosano.
It's a tough game here. East has a 3-point lead, used to be 5 after that basket there. Thomas just really struggling to get into the rhythm right now.
Really feels like both teams are just going back and forth. When one team scores, the next second, the next is down at the other end and ready to either tie the game or regain the lead, whichever one.
Exactly. I mean, because these teams are so close, I feel like it's going to be like that for most of the game. The tough thing is, though, you can't let them get up those baskets because a 3-point lead will mean a lot tonight.
You just can't allow momentum for any team to happen.
Looks to foul. Foul's going to go to Sam.
Checking in for the Comets, number 32, Riley Yost.
Hobber will take that one. Trying to look over to Yost, but couldn't see her in time. It's going to be a little far.
Just maybe moving a little too quick there, Harborough. We've seen that she is very aggressive, will go down into the paint when she wants to. Just let that pass get a little away from her and lets Lakota East get this ball back up 3, trying to make it 2 possessions.
Looking to drive. Gonna pass it out. It's gonna go to Woody. Woody's gonna try to drive. That's gonna be a charge for Anna Hopper. Another great play to Comets. This is why it's gonna be such a close game tonight here, Daniel.
I'm starting to see a trend with this Lakota East offense. They'll drive in and pass it out to the side, try to get a 3-point shot up. Mason's done a great job at containing all of those players on the outside, not allowing East to really get anything. It ends up there with the charge. It'll be out of bounds on Lakota East. It'll be Barnes throwing it out. Gonna get a whistle here. It'll be Lakota East ball.
Barnes not being able to finish on that. A lot of contact there. Behind the back pass, gets blocked. Not being able to finish on that one. Although Black will be able to finish on that.
A nice fast break there from Mason. We've seen almost every time Mason gets the ball that they're not trying to slow down anything. Going fast pace there. Works there with a 2-on-1. Gets this lead back to only 1 for East.
Checking in for the Comets, number 31, Anna Abra. For the Thunderhawks, number 5, Kaylin Pham, and number 43, Savannah Smith.
Harborough will come in for Mason.
Number 30, Gabby Rosano. Foul by the Comets, number 31, Anna Abra, shooting 2 for the Thunderhawks. Selena, 1.
Able to make that first shot.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 3, Emma Fuller.
Ball's going to come back into the game. Still just tight. You know, it's what I was saying earlier, Daniel. That 3-point lead means a lot tonight.
They get another turnover there for East.
It's like Harbor with Corazano. So Black will get that steal. A nice play from her there. Harbor having to Yost in the corner for she
Drills it.
that one.
Basket by number 42,
Make that a tie game now. 15-15 after.
It's a nice job there from Harbor after the steal from East, able to slow down the offense a little bit.
Asher's going to have it.
Clock winding down.
That's going to be another charge from Anna Habra. She's already had 2 in this quarter. Some fantastic play from her tonight. Only 0.8 seconds left on the clock here in the first. Tied 15-15.
Checking in for the Comets,
Daniel,
number 2,
if you
Carly
were
Krause,
Matula,
and number 22,
if you were
Julie
Matula,
Preston.
what would you be telling this Comets team right now?
I mean, they're doing a great job keeping the game in check. I think the one thing Mason can try to do is slow it down on offense. A lot of fast breaks, trying to make something happen really quick. If you're able to just slow it down, let somebody get open in the paint or on the outside. The three-pointer has been working so far.
Exactly, Daniel. It's going to leave us 15-15 at the end of the first. We'll be back with some second quarter action. Welcome back here to the second quarter at Lakota East High School. Tied 15-15. Second quarter action could determine potentially who writes at the top of the GMC, as you were saying earlier. We'll have Ashley come down with it. Maybe a travel there from Madison French.
Can't be having travels like that. Had an open lane as well there in the middle. Mason will get the ball back.
Leslie will take it up alongside Parrish. Looking to Rosano. Comets trying for some main action tonight. Get off the hands of Blount. Stay Comet ball. Looking to Parrish. Parrish for three. No good. Back to Parrish, three. Also no good.
That's rare. Usually with an opportunity like that, you don't see Parrish miss many of those.
Kyle's gonna try for it in the lane. Over to French. French for
Three-point basket by number 24, Madison French.
the Thunderhawks. Thomas playing some good defense right now. Need two travels, almost back to back.
And right there we saw the importance of a full court press. Mason can't even get the ball up to mid-court before Lakota is right on them, getting the ball back.
Parrish gonna try to drive. No foul call there. The East ball. Someone wasn't called, but got Smith bringing that short. That looks like a little bit of a travel there to me, Daniel.
Maybe a few missed calls so far.
Cowboys going to get a steal there. Slow it down a little bit. Over to Parrish. Krause. Krause tries to move inside. Rosano has it. Back to Rosano. Krause. Try and hit it off there.
It was great ball movement from Mason,
Checking in for the Comets, number
especially that
23,
first pass from Habra when she was double teamed, able to find Parrish in the middle.
Number 32.
Just keeping the ball
Riley
moving.
Yost.
Gonna have Riley Yost come in. Playing a lot tonight.
And we're seeing Mason with a bit of a press.
Looking to Hopper.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 5, Caitlin Pham.
We've seen East respond well to these fast breaks from Mason, able to get the block there. Bit of a dangerous pass.
Blocking foul there from Riley Yost. Trying for the charge, couldn't quite get her feet set in time.
Bit of a lucky bounce there for French. Hit off the leg of a Mason defender and right back to her.
Number 43, Savannah
And then able to
Smith.
draw that foul. Smith has been great from the free throw line so far this season.
Checking in for the Comets, number 11, Amanda Barnes, and number 20, Madison Parrish.
Or I apologize, yeah, Barnes. Or
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 3, Emma Full.
Play on Saturday against Coleraine. The first practice back was Monday. So, refocusing tonight, on that ankle. Smith for 3. About this is just their ability to just drain these threes back to back to back. I mean, we saw a three from French that got them that 3-point lead. Just saw another 3 there. So it's just,
going on a nice run there for East. Went from a 3-point game now to 6. Starting to get a little bit of a comfortable lead. We have to see how Mason responds after taking this time out. But yeah, as you mentioned, this Lakota East team is great from the 3-point line. They're able to drive in, find somebody open on the outside, and they'll sink it every time.
I mean, an 8-point scoring spree, not too bad for a team that should be a lot closer. I don't say if I should be, but it's been relatively competitive tonight. So the Bears will take that one. Trying to get the ball up the floor. Should go to Comets.
Talk about momentum. It just seems like Mason has not had an answer for this press and how aggressive East has been so far.
Yeah, I mean, having a 10-point lead, a little bit of, I think it's the biggest lead.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 33, Peyton Woody, and number 21, Brooke Asher.
Put Asher back in the game as well as Woody. Pop it over to Hopper. Hopper tries for 3. Can't quite finish on that one. No, I'd say with a lead this big, it might be a good idea to start considering trying for more of those fast break drives instead of trying for 3s. Doesn't seem to be falling. I know I've seen a few missed ones from the outside tonight, but Comets haven't had a whole lot of opportunities. So
yeah, you still have a lot of time. There's really no need to be panicking, throwing up 3s. You just have to find any way you can to slim down the scoreboard. There's too many missed opportunities for Mason right now. We've seen a lot of 3-pointers go up and not many go through.
For Lakota East Thunderhawks, number 5, Caitlin Pham. Checking in for the Comets, number 22, Joy Resin.
Resin check back in for Barnes. Probably a smart choice considering Barnes does have 2 out of the 4 Comet fouls at the moment. Having fouls help them.
Thunderhawk foul, number 5, Caitlin Fan. Shooting 2 for the Comets, number 20, Madison Parrish.
Nice job to draw a foul there from Parrish. This student section not wanting Mason to score that you could probably hear screaming when they shot it. She drills both.
Something pretty remarkable I'd say about this East lineup is that, you know, almost everyone on the court at any time is almost guaranteed to be able to make that three-point shot.
Just being able to have that versatility as a team and being able to have almost everybody on the court able to drill a three, the hardest shot in basketball.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 5, Caitlin Pham. And number 43, Savannah Smith.
Parrish bringing up the score. Press and East really putting them at the moment. Williams is trying for a quick jumper, can't quite finish it. Crowds will get tied up in it. Trying to keep possession. Should be a jump going to East, and it will.
You're down by 8, 2 minutes and 30 left on the clock for Mason. Just need to find a way to just build some momentum going into half.
I mean, they already came back from that 11-point lead. Just trying to get it as close as it was during the first quarter. Only 3 points. Martin Hopper here looking up to Parrish to try to help. Into the corner.
And there we go.
Make it only a 5-point lead. Thomas trying to get back into the rhythm a little bit.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 25, Riley Wood.
So Mason has an opportunity now to make it a one-possession game right now after being down 10 just a few minutes ago.
Crowds trying to get fouled. That'll be a foul from Riley Wood.
Thunderhawk foul by number 25, Riley Wood. Shooting 2 for the Comets, number 2, Carly Prowse.
To me, like she's starting to find some of her momentum yet again. This game so far looked bad.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 33,
during the first quarter.
Woody.
So, I mean, can't fault her for that one. Seems to be coming back though. Really just one of those people who pushes everyone to be positive. It's really just part of something bigger than herself. That mentality that Matula tries to inspire all of us.
But Mason copying Lakota West here on defense with a full court press. Will that be an over and back?
And we're back to that 3-point lead.
Just like you mentioned earlier. 3-point here ties it for Mason.
Number 12, Sydney Zoela.
Bucket here is I don't know. Maybe it's because the fan dressed as Buddy the Elf walked in and gave them some good luck. I don't know, Daniel.
I did not see that.
East High School.
Common foul on number 22, Jordan Wesley. Now
Maybe
in for the
lifted
Thunderhawks,
their
number
spirit.
24.
Maybe lifted their holiday spirit. It is the month of December.
Well, it is the holiday month, so
We're getting close to
Maybe something's in the air.
Only 1:22 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Lakota East currently leads 27-24. Be tied up.
Super aggressive on defense for Mason now.
Comets will keep it here.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 12, Sydney Zawilo.
We're gonna have Zawilo come in.
Looked like
Cabra.
Thunderhawk foul on number 24, Madison French.
It's gonna be 1-1 now.
it's what we mentioned with the fouls earlier. Lakota East coming in with 80+ fouls. You're able to get into the bonus just before the second quarter is finished with. So there's another one on French.
Yeah, I mean, French is one of those players because she is so crucial to this team. Yeah, you can't really afford her racking up those fouls, especially this early into the game.
With an aggressive play style like hers, it's almost always going to happen that you're just going to be racking up fouls like that.
Exactly. I mean, that's one of the things. Looked like that was a foul. Get pushed from the back there on level. Not too surprised about that.
Common foul by number 22.
Gotta like the aggression, but you know you can't be too aggressive on defense because that'll be called every single time.
Exactly. I mean, Collins only down one. They are one foul away from pushing Lakota East into the bonus. Abra will take that. Looking into Resing. Back to Parrish. Can't quite finish.
Nice rebound, and don't take the lead.
What a basket there from Carly Prowse. Push her team into a 1-point lead. The huge momentum shift we've seen in the last, 2 minutes, I'd say, here from the Comets.
You go into the quarter down 10, and you're going in a half with a chance to be up. Can't ask for a better quarter from Mason. Just need to finish through these last 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Basket by number 24, Madison French.
You can try to lay that one right.
You got 15 seconds. You don't want to give East the ball back. Got to kill as much time as you can while trying to get something before half.
6 seconds left on the clock here. That is going to be on Brooke Asher. Send herself to the line. This could potentially give the Comets the lead going into the half, or at least tie it up.
The one thing coaches tell you when the clock is about to hit 0, don't foul. Mason able get a chance to take the lead before half.
What a quarter there from the Comets, Daniel. Really remarkable.
You really can't ask for anything better. You know, you still are down by 1, but it's better than being down 10 the way that they were going into that quarter. And
Exactly.
it looked like adjusting to the full court press really helped Mason there, especially towards the end. Some mistakes on the side of Lakota East. Mason able to get a few extra possessions they may not have gotten if they didn't have that press going on. So
Exactly. That'll wrap up the end of this first half. Lakota East leads 29-28. We'll be back with some second half action after half. Lakota East currently leads 29-28, start of the third quarter. Daniel, what do you think Matula was talking to his team about at the halftime?
You are down by 1, but it could be a lot worse. And it was a great job from Mason that second quarter being able to adjust to the full court press and even getting one of their own and going on a little bit of a run. So although they are down, it's a lot better than it was.
A lot of back and forth here tonight.
Yeah, we knew going in this wasn't going to be a one-sided game. Both teams super competitive, and we've been seeing that all game.
Nice recovery there from Parrish. Looking to drive, pop it to Krause. Krause, another bucket. Trying to get the their biggest lead of the night. 3-point lead so far. Daniel, how do you feel about Carly Prowse's performance? From her slow start in the first quarter to now.
Well, leading the team, that's her 9th point tonight. It's a pretty spread out stat sheet with the points wise, and then you look at Prowse with 9. She's really been, I wouldn't say the heart and soul of this offense, but she's been the one kind of bringing everything together, while a little bit of slow starts for some of the other players. She's been lighting it up these past few minutes. It's your own name, yeah.
All right. You have Asher taking it. Up. Back. Too much there from Asher. Pass was intended for Madison French. Couldn't quite get there in time.
Nice try trying to save it there, but at that point there's really not much that you can do. And the one thing I hope that Mason is able to do better these 2 quarters is ball security. That's the big thing, especially with this aggressive style defense Lakota plays. It's super important being able to keep control of the ball and not allowing all these turnovers to happen.
Checking in for the Thunderhawks, number 33, Peyton Woody.
I keep trying to get a camera on that elf guy, but he just seems to be wandering around. Can't quite. Found him at halftime.
Point basket by number 24, Madison French.
There from French. That'll tie the game. Big shift there. Parrish is going to try for the drive, and she'll get that.
Great job there from Parrish.
Looking at this Lakota East team so far tonight, what's crucial for them moving into the rest of this quarter?
Well, almost right there. The 3 points have been working. It just tied the game up with a 3. So if you're able to find those opportunities on the outside, you're taking that shot 100% of the time, because it's working and there's no reason to really change it. Of course, unless Mason is able to do some sort of adjustment to try to stop it, but so far there's no sign of stopping.
He popped over to Habra. Finish on that. Looking Back to Hopper for three. Will get that
Yeah, and there's the basket Habra needed. A little slow of a first half for her, but able to get that three. Hopefully you can make something in her the rest of this game.
one. Exactly. I mean, this is the biggest lead the Comps have had yet tonight.
And that says a lot. It's only 5.
This is the type of game that's going to go down to the wire. I think it's just going to come and turn out to be hustle once more.
We saw it last year, just about 5-point differences in both of the finals.
Thunderhawk basket by number 33, Peyton Williams.
Lakota East and Mason roster are similar in a lot of ways. And how, they had Kyla last year. So they kind of focused they focused most of their offense on trying to get her the ball and letting her kind of do her thing in the paint. This year, both teams focusing a lot on those guards and necessarily,
Comment foul on number 31.
you don't even really have guards shooting.
Checking in for the
Everyone,
Thunderhawks,
as I was saying
21,
earlier in the game, after the Lakota East roster can pretty much
And number
just
23
shoot
for the
anywhere
Comets,
on the court
Peyton
at any
Black.
time. I think that's something that this Lakota East team really pushes themselves to excel at. And
Yeah, you say the guards aren't the only ones that are shooting. One of their best shooters is a forward, Savannah Smith. Just shows how good of a offense this East team is.
have Asher drive. That's going to be a foul. Be there on Peyton Black.
Comment foul number 23,
Her first foul
Peyton
tonight.
Black. Now in for the Comets, number 11, Amanda Barnes.
Kraus. Try to dribble in, can't quite get that. He's been trying for three. He caught a ball after it hits out.
That was really one of the first threes that was just off for East. You don't see a lot of those.
I mean, they're in good between. That's going to be a travel. It's kind of took a few steps too many. Just need a jump stop there to fix that.
Sometimes it's just hard to not travel in a fast break like that. I know I've been called for it many times.
Little surprised that pass there. But we have a foul.
Thunderhawk foul number 5, Caitlin Pham. Now in for the Comets, number 2, Carly Kraus.
Her second of the night. Carly Kraus will check back in here. Gabby Rosano. Looking up to Black. Over to Barnes. Needs some ball movement. Parrish trying to get control. Does. Back to Parrish. Inside. Fouled on her way back up. This could be a foul for Peyton Woody.
Thunderhawk
And
foul.
Mason still doing a perfect job of being able to pass the ball around with little to no interruption from the defense. And then a drive in there from Madison Parrish.
Checking in for the game for the Comets, number 31, Anna Abra.
Have Hopper come in here for the Comets, giving Parrish a little bit of a break.
Now into the game for the Thunderhawks, number 3, Emma Full.
Comets get a 6-point lead. Back and forth here. Kyle's going to take it possession.
Checking into the game for the Comets, number 20, Madison Parrish.
We have Maddie Parrish checking in. Joy Resin. Asher will take it. Trying for a drive. Oh, a nice block there from Peyton Black. Will stay here. Lakota East ball.
Looks like East was trying to look for a foul there, no call.
I mean, personally, I didn't see a whole lot of contact except with the ball. I think that was a pretty smart play from Peyton Black. Just trying to get control. Pass it into Parrish. Fouls a little bit too much. That's going to go out. East ball.
East defense has done a great job at being able to get back, not allowing Mason to run past them almost at all, which is really big because we've seen the amount of opportunities Mason has had at a fast break so far tonight.
Exactly. Gonna have foul to beat up. Looking to drive.
Student section cannot believe it.
Early pros. I guess I didn't see that her feet were set, but just what a night for this Comet defense. I mean, 3 charges is almost unheard of, especially in high school basketball, and then getting called.
Yeah, and might be getting in the head of East a little bit. We saw the sideline not very happy with it. Clock just now ticks below 2 minutes.
For the Thunderhawks, number 24, Madison French.
Copper's turned out to be a pretty crucial player here for the Comets this season. It'd be pretty unfortunate if we get into some foul trouble.
And this is the last person you want to get into the line. Going into today, she hasn't missed a free throw. From what I can remember, I don't think she's missed any, especially that one makes both of them. Makes it a 4-point game.
Checking into the game for the Thunderhawks, number 5, Caitlin
during this
Van.
half. Mason set about the same, also has 4. We'll look back to Smith. Smith for 3, no good.
And it looks like Mason is playing this man defense a little tighter than they were that first half. Kind of fell face first. Will be East ball. Not exactly sure what even happened there.
I don't know how that happened. I'm a little surprised myself.
Great look there, passing right into the middle of the paint. That's just, it's one of the most satisfying moments of basketball, having that perfect pass, leading it right to your teammate and able to get that easy layup in.
Right just to land on her head. They're going to take her to the bench. She gets herself out. Foul's going to come into her. Hopefully it's not a concussion, Dan. That was very rough. Very rough for this roster. Player all night.
Yeah, you hate to see things like that happen. Just have to hope for the best.
Pain in her neck. Just be in her neck. Not having too many other problems. Harris trying to settle her too long here.
If you're Mason here, you want to kill as much time as you can. You're up by 5. Clock just now ticks below a minute. Want to give Lakota East as little opportunities as they can before the quarter ends.
So much hustle here. These hustle plays. Less
Nope.
than 30 seconds left here in this quarter. Smith with big moving into this fourth quarter.
And there's the shooting ability that we talked about earlier with Savannah Smith. Even though she is a forward, she can shoot like a guard. Just all around the perfect player that you can have.
Harris not getting finished on that one.
As time expires in the third quarter, it's the Mason Commons 43 and your Lakota East Thunderhawks 41.
There. End of the third period. 43-41 Commons. Back. fourth quarter action. Only about 7:23 left in the fourth period. 2-point lead.
Unable to hit that three from the side. Bunch of players go down. One thing I've seen about Mason is they like to do a lot of cross-court passing. It's pretty dangerous, but it has been working. Almost intercepted on the pass from Madison Parrish. Will be Mason's ball under the net. Get a whistle. Be Mason's ball once again.
Checking into the comments, number 11, Amanda Barnes.
Barnes reception to the comments, taking resin out of play. We have Ashley taking this one up. Nice steal there.
Great defense.
Fouls in the comments, number 20, Madison Parrish. Checking into the comments, number 23, Dave Black. And then for the Thunderhawks, number 3, Emma Full.
So we kind of predicted this at the beginning of the game. We knew this was going to come down to the final minutes. And right now, that's exactly what it's looking like. 2-point game, 6 minutes left. And both teams with a great shot to win. Have an injured player down. That does not look good.
It's Carly Prowse, unfortunately.
She's been having a great game.
She hit her head.
We already saw one player go out. Something similar to this with Madison French for East. This one doesn't look very good.
Still on the ground here, Carly Prowse. Bit unfortunate. This is her first game back after coming back after that brief ankle sprain.
And thankfully, she's able to sit up. It's a nice ovation from the crowd. You wonder if that'll be the game for her. And luckily she's able to get up.
Hopefully not. Some good sportsmanship there from Madison French. That could be a big loss for the Comets. I mean, only down by 2. Prowse has been a pretty key player this entire game.
Yeah, losing a player at that caliber, it's always going to hurt. We just need to see how Mason can respond.
We thought it'll stay here.
We've seen Parrish take a lot of those one-on-one driving in opportunities, not able to finish strong a lot of these times, but
you know, I mean, part of that tonight might be because it's such a big matchup. She's a little bit in her head, but, you know, wouldn't know for sure. Haber's going to have it. You know, look up court to foul. That'll get pushed away there by Haber. It will stay Thunderhawk possession. Looking to drive, gonna pass it out to Smith for three. No good. Blount's gonna take a foul. Yeah, a lot of contact there. Not too surprised by that one, Daniel.
You're not gonna get away with a no call there.
Coming foul on number 20, Madison Parrish. Shooting 2 for Lakota East Thunderhawks, number 20.
It's gonna be Parrish second of the night. Blount will be shooting.
You gotta think for some of these juniors and seniors, these last few minutes got to mean a little extra with how big of a rivalry this is. If she drills her first free throw.
You know, as I've been saying all night, Daniel, any lead is a big lead, especially, I mean, not just that, but considering the second quarter and the way the Comets played in the second quarter after being down by 10, really just, it's been tremendous effort the entire night. I mean, it's been a heck of a third quarter and second from the Comets. I mean, we're into halftime only down by 1.
There's still a lot of time for a team to go on some sort of a run, but really it's just looking like this could be a 1, 2, 3 point win for whoever comes out on top. It'll be to the final whistle.
Resing. It's 1-1. It's actually a pretty good opportunity here if Resing can sink this. I mean, it's 1-1 for both teams. Both teams are currently in the bonus, which, you know,
gotta avoid the fouls as much as you can.
I mean, exactly. 5:17 left on the clock. Comets now have a 2-point lead. Not a bad spot to sit after. I mean, the biggest lead the Comets have all night have had all night has been 7 points. So it's been a pretty close matchup.
Able to make this a 3-point game if she can make it.
Blount's gonna come down with that rebound. Looking up court to Pham. Pham is gonna like trip and do a somersault. Haber will get fouled. That's gonna be on the arm. I think East fans are a little concerned considering what just happened on the other end of the court. But I mean, it looks to me like on the other end of the court, it was a little too low and just not great positioning there. But that's going to be a foul on Brooke Asher. Haber will be at the line.
That'll put him in the bonus plus, I think. Or no,
Barnes going to get that rebound. Really just back and forth. Rosano to Parrish. A lot of contact, but nothing.
We finally get a whistle.
You know, I think the refs need to get a little bit of a handle here on what's going on. I mean, clearly this is an aggressive matchup. They're practically rivals, as we've been saying, Daniel. But I mean, that was, I don't even know how to describe that.
Seems like every whistle, someone's on the ground.
I think there should have been at least a whistle. Both teams just taking a beating here. I mean, they're playing incredibly aggressively. So, I mean, at this point it is a hustle game with some of the contact that the refs have been letting slide. So, you know, that aggressiveness is going to be key, especially from players like Prowse and Rosano moving into the rest of this quarter. Only 4:39 left in the clock here. Comets only lead by 2. Nice pick and roll there. Can't quite finish. Gonna go back over to Haber. Kraus tries, can't quite get that.
No whistle.
Common student section almost on their feet for most of these calls. Not too surprised there either.
There were a lot of reactions tonight, and not a lot of really good ones coming from each student section.
I'm surprised that was still in. I thought she went out.
At this point, what aren't you surprised of?
I mean, that's a good point.
On?
That's a really good point, Daniel. Kraus, that's a foul from French. Oh.
Thunderhawk foul number 24, Madison French.
Oh, that's going to be only her third, but
number 2.
East is one foul away from pushing this Comets team into the double bonus. That's not going to bode well if they do push them into the double bonus. Moving into the rest of this quarter. Only 4 minutes left on the clock. Kraus going to sink that first one.
Especially with how this game's going, the difference between one shot and 2 shots could be the game in the end.
And that second one. 4-point lead. I mean, it's incredibly remarkable. Carly Prowse has 16 on the night. Only 1 foul. You know, considering that thought she might have gotten a concussion, I say that's pretty good. What do you think, Daniel?
Well, for your senior year, you're going to have to put a little more effort in, especially with how much of a rivalry this is, and she's done everything that the Comets can ask for. Comets take a timeout up for 46-42 with exactly 4 minutes left on the clock. You're able to get something going if you're Mason. They're just another basket, make it a 6-point game. We saw in the second quarter that if they can get into a rhythm, and they came back from a 10-point deficit.
I mean, it's remarkable to me. And especially with, like, considering that Carly Browse, this is her first game back after sitting out this weekend and trying to take it a little bit easy in practice this week while she's recovering from that ankle sprain. I'd say dropping 16 points, you know.
Not bad.
It's a third of her team's points today, which is incredible.
East didn't have anybody throwing it in.
It's going to go to Pham. Looking up to Blount. It's going to go over to French. Going to draw the foul there from Parrish. That's going to be Parrish's third of the night. Team's 8th in this second half. French will be shooting 1-1.
And everybody knows the importance of fouls, but if you get them into the bonus plus, the way that they've been shooting from the free throw line tonight, that could be a real killer in these last final minutes.
Exactly, Daniel. I mean, honestly, from both teams, you don't really want to put either one of them on the line, especially considering both of these teams have pretty heavily skilled shooters. I mean, look at Maddie Parrish and actually most of the lineups for both of these teams. I don't know. Like, it's just an incredible effort here. Hama going to try to get in there. It's going to be a foul. Not sure on who. That's going to go to... That's going to go on Anna Hubbard. That's going to be her 4th of the night. Only 3:22 left on the clock. You know, Hubbard now has to be a little bit more cautious. I mean, only has 1 foul to give, and she's crucial for her team. You know, a team that's only up by 2 at the moment.
And you watch Anna Habra for any amount of minutes, you'll see that she is super aggressive to the ball. And there, you know, that's just one of the big downs of being super aggressive, is that stuff like that's going to happen. And East will make you pay for it. Just like that.
East gonna sink both of those. Not a great position. Now tied 46-46. 3:15 left on the clock here in this fourth quarter. Looking to Resing. Can't quite get anywhere with that dribble. Parrish can get stuck in the corner. That'll go out, but it'll stay calm at possession. Parrish gonna look to Habra. Back to Parrish, trying to get a nice curl around. It'll get a blocked by Madison French. That's gonna be Thunderhawk ball.
Checking in the game for the Thunderhawks, number 3, Emma Ford.
We continue to see Parrish keep driving in, trying to force any sort of foul, and you gotta think it's gotta happen one of these times.
I mean, Daniel, throughout this entire game, I think the Thunderhawks won the first quarter. Comets won second and third, and it seems to me like the Thunderhawks are shifting their momentum in their favor during this fourth quarter.
Starting to take control.
Exactly. Kind of like what we saw in the first. Blount will get that rebound, put it back up, can't quite finish on it. Will finish on that one though. That'll be a 2-point lead.
That's got to be so frustrating as a coach, seeing East get all of those offensive rebounds in a close game like this.
I mean, you know, this is more of a hustle thing. I mean, you gotta make sure that you're boxing those people out, and especially with players like Blount, who they love those putback points.
This game's really just going to come down to who will fight more in the last final minutes, who still has that last bit of fight in them.
Exactly. Only 2:31 left on the clock here. Thunderhawks lead by 2. So, I mean, they're both tied for fouls in the second half. Both teams have 9. Both are 1 away from pushing either team into the double bonus, and not a good scenario for each. I mean, putting either of these teams on the line, even in just regular bonus, I mean, their percentages. I mean, just
too high to sacrifice.
Yeah. Both teams gotta focus on their fouls here, with it being so close. Especially Habra having 4 doesn't bode well for the rest of this quarter with how aggressive she plays. But hopefully we'll see a great performance out of her. Parrish for 3, not gonna be able to finish on that one. A lot of diving. Looks like me like that could be a foul from Resing. Everyone's on the floor at this point. They're just trying to hustle for it.
Really just putting every last ounce that they have into these last few minutes. Like you said, every time the ball's in the air, someone will end up on the ground.
Number 21, Asher.
That'll put Lakota East into the double bonus.
We'll sink that one. Now a 3-point lead, 2:19 left on the clock.
This shot is super important.
And
she drills it.
Asher is going to sink that one. I mean, that was big. That was big moving into the rest of this fourth quarter. Out to Habra for 3. Not going to be able to finish on that one. A big fight for the rebounds here. Rosano trying to stay straight up, not to draw the foul. Looks like we're going to have Pham come up with it. Being guarded pretty closely by Parrish. Parrish trying to get anything without fouling. Resing trying to play up close. 1:47 left on the clock here. It's going to be a timeout from the Thunderhawks. You know, Comets down by 4 right now, Daniel. If you were Matua coming into this huddle, knowing how the Comets played in the second and the third quarter tonight, how would you be addressing your team, and what types of instructions would you say would be important?
Yeah, you just have to just get the note across of relax. You still have a few minutes left. You're only down by 4. It's not the end of the world yet. So if you're able to just slow the ball down on offense, you don't have to throw up a 3 if it's not open. So you have enough time to get a lot of possessions. Your defense is still looking pretty good. Be able to drive in, try to force an and one. And on the defensive side, it's just stay away from the fouls as much as you can. They're already in the double bonus. And I can't remember the last time East has missed a free throw tonight. It seems like they've just been on every single one.
Exactly. I mean, only 1:46 left on the clock here. Lakota East leads by 4. You know, this is crucial. Especially for, you know, the GMC and who's going to sit at the top after tonight's game. Going to pass it out to Foul. Haber trying to play tight. Going to get some help there from Barnes. Trying to pass it out there a little bit too much. 1:23 left on the clock here.
And number 5, Caitlin Pham.
Pham's going to come back into the game along with Blount, excuse me. Resing will also come in for Barnes. Paris taking it up here. Comet's trying to look inside, finds Rosano, will get that stripped. It will stay Comet possession. 1:12 left on the clock. I mean, this is crunch time, Daniel.
It really looks like it's still just going to go down to those last few seconds. Only down by 4, you have a chance to make it a little bit shorter.
Looking into Prowse. Prowse not going to be able to finish. We'll get the rebound and we'll get fouled. Jeez.
There's the importance of the offensive rebound. You're able to go back up and force that foul.
I mean,
these free throws.
I don't think there was a chance of Hurley finishing that shot. They're being like quadruple teamed, triple teamed.
And the way that these defenses are playing, it's going to be kind of hard to get a clean shot. Misses the first free throw.
Checking in for the Comets, number 11, Amanda Barnes. In for the Comets, Kate Woody.
He's going to miss that first one.
If you're able to make this and make it a 3-point game, can change the entire game, and she does.
I mean, goodness gracious. Foul's going to take that one. Potentially looking up to Woody. Going to end up passing it back to French.
You just can't foul here.
Sorry, Asher. Loose ball there, looking to Rosano.
Clock at 40 seconds.
Gonna be a foul there. That'll send Parrish to the line in the double bonus. Unfortunately, looks like something on her left ankle. She's gonna stand back up. Seems to be in quite a bit of pain. Gonna try to walk it off here. I think she's recognizing just how crucial this is for her team. Foul's going to be on Asher.
The thing is, if there's somebody that you want at the line right now and you're Mason, it's Madison Parrish.
I mean, exactly. 40.9 seconds left on the clock. Parrish will finish on that one. 2-point game now. This next shot is crucial. Not going to be able to finish on that one.
Nice shot by East to get the rebound.
French, he met by some resistance there. Comet's trying to scramble around, making sure East doesn't catch them off guard. Trying to double team, popping to the corner.
20 seconds left.
To French, trying to just write out the clock. 14 seconds left. There'll be a foul from Maddie Parrish. Comet's just trying to just foul to get some time left to give themselves an opportunity to score. I mean, but fouling
It's the
Brooke
only
Asher?
thing you can do. Fouling at that point. She misses one of these, you have a chance to win.
Gonna sink that first one. Only a 3-point game. This next free throw could determine the game with only 14 seconds left on the clock. And she'll sink that second.
Gotta get 3, 10 seconds left.
Parrish will try for 3. Not gonna sink that one. It'll go to the Thunderhawks. 5.2 seconds left. Thunderhawks lead by 4. I mean, what a remarkable fourth quarter so far, Daniel.
And all that Mason has to do is just try to intercept this inbound pass. If East gets it, that's game. Gonna get a whistle.
It's gonna be a whistle.
Fouls on the Thunderhawks, number 21, Brooke Asher.
To be a foul on Brooke Asher. She'll send Anna Habra to the line. Habra, yet again for the Comets, not really a person you want to be putting on the line at this point in the game. Now, depending on these shots, pardon me,
You wonder if
Second into the game for the Thunderhawks, number 20.
not going to be shots. I think Comets were surprised by that one as well. That'll get tipped out. Only 4.2 seconds left on the clock here. You know, this is huge. Comets got to try to get a quick basket and then maybe a steal off an inbound. Parrish will try for 3. It'll be an air ball, and that will be the final. What a game, Daniel. What a game.
incredible fourth quarter from Lakota. You go in, you don't have all the momentum, and you're just able to control. We said how important free throws were going to be. Lakota did not miss their free throws, especially there towards the end. With those last few seconds, those 2 free throws that they made to make it a 3-point game was all the difference.
I mean, yeah, I think it was a truly remarkable game from both teams. You look at the Comets, right? You're down 10 coming into the second quarter. You go in the second quarter. You're only down by 1 going into half, right? Remarkable, just remarkable play from both teams throughout that. You come into the third quarter, Comets get a 7-point lead. You know, falters a little bit, starts going back and forth. You have these 3-point leads, 3-point leads. Then have East start to really take control in this fourth quarter. You know, as I was saying earlier in the game, Daniel, it really just came down to hustle. I mean, those fouls didn't help, but, you know, just a remarkable game from both teams. Personally, I think the Comets, you know, overpowered East in the second and third quarter, but I mean, East was able to finish the game.
And there's the elf.
I think the elf just added some much-needed holiday cheer tonight to everyone watching. Not sure whose parent that was. However, I do think that it was very necessary to lift maybe the spirit of this team. I mean, this is a big loss for the Comets. Their first loss of the season so far. I mean, it's East's second loss, only their other loss being to West Claremont. So, I mean, we'll see how this bodes in GMC standings moving forward. But, I mean, tremendous play from both teams here tonight. Just incredible. Well, I've been Savannah Libby alongside my partner, Daniel Panetti, here at Lakota East High School. Thanks for listening.